What if one man's strength could shake the seas? Jesus Burgess, the champion of the Blackbeard Pirates, is not just muscle, he's a force of nature. From lifting entire ships to crushing enemies with raw power, his story is one of unstoppable might and fierce loyalty. Get ready to witness the true meaning of strength. As captain of the first ship of the Blackbeard Pirates, Burgess embodies the crew's raw, unrelenting power. His leadership is as direct as his fighting style, aggressive, overwhelming, and fiercely loyal. When he leads, his division follows with unstoppable force, driven by his commanding presence and sheer physical dominance. Burgess's paramecia-type Riki no Mi unlocks a staggering power, allowing him to amplify his physical strength beyond natural limits. With this devil fruit, he can lift and throw objects of unimaginable weight as if they were mere toys. This overwhelming force earned him the legendary title of a champion, a testament to his seemingly limitless might. Burgess's fighting style is a brutal blend of wrestling and raw brawling, enhanced by his devil fruit strength. His tackles can crumble walls, and his punches hit like wrecking balls. With every grapple and throw, he dominates the fight, overwhelming opponents with sheer physical brutality and tactical ferocity. Meet Shiryu of the Rain, a bloodthirsty swordsman cloaked in invisibility, feared as one of the deadliest members of the Blackbeard Pirates. His blade strikes unseen, and his ruthless nature leaves no room for mercy. Shiryu wields the paramecia-type Suk no Mi, granting him the power to turn himself, his sword, and even others invisible. This ability makes him a master of stealth and surprise attacks, allowing him to cut down foes before they even realize he's there. Unlike its previous user, Shiryu has unlocked the true lethal potential of this devil fruit. Armed with the legendary sword Ryu, Shiryu is a master swordsman whose speed and accuracy are unmatched. His invisibility powers amplify his lethality, turning every strike into a deadly surprise. His swift, precise attacks have felled even the strongest adversaries, making him one of the most feared fighters in the New World. Even before gaining his devil fruit powers, Shiryu was a master of stealth and infiltration. His ability to sneak past the highest security and eliminate targets silently is legendary. With invisibility added to his arsenal, Shiryu's tactical advantage in battle is nearly unstoppable. Beyond his devil fruit, Shiryu is skilled in Busashoku Haki, which he infuses into his sword to increase its cutting power. His endurance and combat experience allow him to withstand fierce battles, standing firm even against the strongest opponents in the pirate world. Imagine a sniper who can strike from impossible distances, and disappear before you even blink. Augur, the supersonic marksman of the Blackbeard Pirates, bends space itself to dominate the battlefield with deadly precision and unmatched stealth. As one of the 10 Titanic Captains, Augur is the crew's master marksman. Armed with his signature rifle Senriku, his sharpshooting skills are legendary, able to hit targets miles away with unerring accuracy. His sharp eyesight and calm demeanor make him the perfect scout and sniper for Blackbeard's ruthless crew. Augur's paramecia-type Wapu no Mi grants him the incredible power to teleport himself and others by physical contact. Though still mastering its limits, this ability lets him reposition instantly, making him nearly untouchable in battle. He uses this to ambush foes from unexpected angles and to support his crew with rapid reinforcements. Combining his teleportation with expert marksmanship, Augur controls the battlefield from afar. His ability to warp around keeps enemies guessing, while his sniper shots pick them off with deadly efficiency. This blend of stealth and firepower makes him a formidable opponent and a vital asset in any fight. When an entire island becomes your body, you become a force no enemy can escape. Meet Avalo Pizzaro, the Titanic captain of the Blackbeard Pirates, who wields the terrifying power to become one with an island itself. As captain of the fourth ship, Avalo Pizzaro is a pillar of overwhelming strength and fear. His ability to control entire islands makes him a living fortress and a nightmare for anyone who dares challenge Blackbeard's crew. Pizzaro's paramecia-type Shima Shima no Mi lets him merge with an island, transforming his body into the very land itself. He can manipulate every inch of the terrain, controlling buildings, rocks, and natural features as extensions of his own limbs. This power grants him near-omniscient awareness, sensing every movement on the island as if it were his own skin. With his island form, Pizzaro turns the battlefield into his playground. He can create colossal stone limbs to strike from any direction, erect barriers to defend his allies, and use his massive visage to terrify opponents. But beware, damage to the island is damage to him, making every fight a test of endurance and strategy. In the heart of chaos, one shadow guides the Blackbeard Pirates through the deadliest storms and uncharted waters. Meet Laffitte, the ghostly navigator whose eerie calm and uncanny skills make him the crew's unseen force. As the Blackbeard Pirates' navigator, Laffitte is the crew's eyes and guide. Known for his sharp intellect and eerie calm, he navigates through perilous waters and unpredictable battles with uncanny precision. His loyalty to Blackbeard is unwavering, and his presence commands respect and fear alike. Though his devil fruit powers remain a mystery, Laffitte's movements suggest mastery over stealth and speed. Some fans speculate he may manipulate shadows or sound, enhancing his role as a ghostly guide and formidable fighter. With his eerie smile and piercing gaze, Laffitte exudes an aura of mystery. His ability to vanish and reappear seemingly at will makes him a ghostly presence on the battlefield and an invaluable asset to the Blackbeard Pirates. Known as the Crescent Moon Hunter, Catarina Devon is the most dangerous female pirate in the world of One Piece. Feared for her ruthless nature and deadly powers, she is a key member of the Blackbeard Pirates and a nightmare to her enemies. Catarina possesses the Zoan-type Inu Inu no Mi model, Kyubi no Kitsune, granting her the ability to transform into a powerful nine-tailed fox. Her unique power also allows her to create perfect clones of anyone she touches, making her a master of disguise and deception. This terrifying ability lets her infiltrate and manipulate her enemies with ease. Catarina's cunning was on full display during the Egghead Island incident, where she disguised herself as a world government scientist. Her infiltration of one of the most secure locations in the world highlights her strategic mind and the immense threat she poses. Her actions have made her one of Blackbeard's most valuable and dangerous assets. When the ground shakes and the seas roar, you know Sanjuan Wolf is near. The largest giant in the world, a living mountain of power and destruction, standing as an unstoppable force within the Blackbeard Pirates. Sanjuan Wolf possesses the paramecia-type Deka Deka no Mi, granting him the ability to drastically enlarge his already colossal giant body. Standing over 180 meters tall, he is unmatched in size, capable of covering entire islands with his massive form. This power makes him a walking fortress and a terrifying presence on any battlefield. His immense strength allows him to wreak havoc on a massive scale, crushing ships and fortifications with ease. Despite his size, Wolf moves with surprising agility and endurance. His physical prowess makes him a near-unstoppable force, capable of standing against the strongest opponents. In the world of One Piece, Sanjuan Wolf is a living colossus, an overwhelming giant whose size and power make him a legend among pirates. With his loyalty and might, he is a cornerstone of the Blackbeard Pirates' terrifying strength. When the fire roars and the ground shakes, Vasco Shot steps into the fray. The heavy drinker of the Blackbeard Pirates wields blazing alcohol powers and unstoppable strength, ready to burn down anyone who dares challenge him. Vasco Shot wields the paramecia-type Gabu Gabu no Mi, granting him the ability to produce and manipulate alcohol from his body. He can ignite this alcohol, unleashing devastating fire-based attacks that scorch his enemies. Though details are still emerging, his fiery breath and explosive techniques make him a formidable combatant. Vasco Shot fights with a brutal mix of fiery ranged attacks and overwhelming melee strength. His ability to set the battlefield ablaze, combined with his endurance, makes him a relentless opponent who can adapt to any fight. True to his nickname, Heavy Drinker, Vasco Shot is often seen with his trusty gourd of liquor. His love for alcohol fuels both his devil fruit powers and his fighting spirit, making him a wild and unpredictable force within the Blackbeard Pirates. Riding death itself, Doc Q is the Blackbeard Pirates' death god, a frail doctor whose deadly diseases and explosive tricks turn the tide of battle in the darkest ways imaginable. Doc Q serves as the Blackbeard Pirates' doctor and captain of the 9th ship. Known for his morbid outlook and belief in fate, he praises those with luck and mocks the unlucky. Though physically frail and reliant on his equally sick horse Stronger, Doc Q's medical expertise and combat skills earn him a respected place among Blackbeard's elite. Doc Q's paramecia-type Shiryu no Mi allows him to inflict various diseases on others. He cleverly infuses explosive chemicals into apples, tricking foes into biting them and triggering gruesome explosions. This deadly combination of toxins and trickery makes him a dangerous adversary despite his frail body. Armed with a double-bladed scythe, Doc Q fights with precision and cruelty. Once a revered marine admiral known as Akiji, Kuzan wields the chilling power to freeze anything in his path. Now, as one of the 10 Titanic Captains of the Blackbeard Pirates, he brings his icy justice to the world's most feared crew. Kuzan ate the Logia-type Hai no Mi, granting him the power to create, control, and become ice. He can freeze anything around him instantly, from the ground beneath his feet to entire bodies of water. His ability to turn his own body into ice makes him nearly untouchable, as he can reform himself even if shattered. Kuzan generates and controls ice on a colossal scale. With a touch, he flash freezes oceans, landscapes, or even the air itself. This power lets him reshape entire battlefields, trapping foes in glaciers or creating fortresses from nothing. As a Logia user, Kuzan transforms his body into solid ice. Unlike other Logia types, his ice form can be shattered, but he instantly reforms. This makes him nearly invincible, forcing enemies to fight a relentless, self-repairing glacier. From marine admiral to fearsome pirate, Kuzan's journey is one of complex ideals and shifting loyalties.